Hi, friends. This is Basically Complicated, episode 9. We don't talk about episodes, but I
think you're right.
I just added it.
Happy 9th anniversary.
Happy 9. There's an 8.5 in there. Nothing but knives. I want to show it at some point. Anyways, should I start again? I'm not going to. I'm going to power through.
We'll do it.
This is smart. Our topic today is on the very important debate of if you were stranded on a deserted island and water and food were provided, what are the 3 things that you would bring after that? And what I've caveat, am I shouting?
You're barely talking.
I feel like I can't hear you.
You're barely talking.
What?
Oh, gal. Caveat, we're going to say that the Bible is already there. The Bible, water, and food are all there.
Sure.
Bible, water, and food's taken care of. Questions.
Answers.
What kind of island is this? Is this like the cartoon island where it's small and there's one palm tree? Is this like the Castaway Island?
Let me provide some context for this island.
Yeah, please.
You probably have a cave and trees.
Sorry. I hit things with my
Sweetheart,
body.
Are you fine?
Yeah.
I mostly was looking at, like, with concern, with cuidado. It's the Spanish word for with caution.
Oh,
Or caution.
I need to know that. I'm going to the Dominican.
Con cuidado would mean with caution. Cuidado just
would be a
means
good one to
caution.
know.
Okay.
Yep. Cuidado, everyone. Take a breath.
Doesn't it feel... I knocked it with my foot.
If you hit the mic, it scares you. That's what happens to me and you
Yes.
and us
Weird.
together as
It is
friends.
scary.
Basically complicated.
So there's a cave.
So there's a cave, and there's a cave, and there's some trees, and there's branches, and there's sand. There's not... What was your question?
What kind of island is this?
What kind of island am I?
Mostly tropical, but I think there's more. It's not like one palm tree. We've got like
So then there's a
several.
cave for resting.
There's a cave.
So there's already shelter-ish.
Yeah.
How were we getting? Is it a plane crash?
Mark,
Is
I
it
don't know how you got
shipwreck?
there. I don't know how you got there. But you got there. Nothing is with
Sometimes
you.
I mess up words. Okay.
Did he mess up?
Yeah.
I would have loved to have
Is
rested
it a crane
in that.
clash? Our optical triland.
Mark did a funny thing, and we should keep talking about it.
Especially when you get close to the mic and make sure everyone, all of our viewers know.
You're all the
It did a great thing. I'm sorry.
Oh gosh.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
So
One of my biggest pet peeves.
Okay, so what you're saying is my
What
questions
noises?
don't matter. You just want to know the answers.
no, I mean you don't have a ship. You don't have like the wreckage of a ship.
So we can't escape
Right.
easily
Right.
without time,
Yeah.
Okay.
without someone finding us.
Yep.
So there's
Yeah.
nothing that we could bring that could take us off the island.
Right.
False. I would
Oh,
bring
hold on.
a private
So that's
jet,
what I was
a pilot,
asking.
and fuel.
Right, exactly. So no, I think that should be a good caveat. There's nothing you can bring that will get you off the island. So you just have to bring things as a long-term stay.
So this is kind of like the island of Lost, where we're basically just in purgatory.
Correct.
Spoilers for Lost.
Is that what happened?
Kind of.
I never watched. So.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sorry
For everyone who watched
Lost.
that.
Anyway, so 3 things, not prioritizing escaping the island.
So you guys would bring a canoe.
I was going to bring a private jet, a pilot, and a bucket full of fuel.
That's
Yeah, but you
fine.
need a runway.
Nah, this is one of those jets that you can just take off right from there.
Sure.
It'll lift
It's like a twin jet from
So you want a
X-Men.
helicopter.
But now
Nah.
that
I want a
You want some
plane.
Sure.
now that you said that, I was like, a surfboard would be really good.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm changing your
So-
answer. You can't get off the island.
Yeah.
Of
So
your own
you,
volition.
in your process of thinking through this topic, you never thought of bringing something to get away from the island?
Marcus, that defeats the point of the game. I was like, I'll tell you what mine were. They're so dumb.
What's so dumb?
Okay, I was like, I'm gonna need a journal for sure. I'm not even kidding. I don't know what my third is.
I need to write my feelings on this island.
People are going to want to know.
1 and 2 is a pen and a journal.
Okay, can you give us one ant? You're going to bring a pen too?
What am I gonna write with?
Burn a stick and get some charcoal.
Right, get a rock.
I don't think that I have fire. I know of.
There's a lot of desert island we need to talk about.
I don't want to be writing in chalk for the rest of
I need to make a fire alone?
Help, I'm hot.
So, okay, on this desert island, are we each by ourselves, or can we be?
In my mind,
Deserted
you
on
were
a deserted
alone.
island.
In my
Oh.
mind, you were alone.
So we're each going to a separate
like,
island.
can I bring someone with me? Can that be an item?
Don't bring me.
It's a dead body if it's an item.
Mark, how do you even know it was you?
Who else is she gonna bring?
Beth.
Yeah, you guys can journal
And
together.
who cares about me?
Evan, no.
Journal was my number.
Okay, so
What?
pen,
No,
journal.
I didn't say anything but laugh hysterically and sadly.
I don't know what my third is. Honestly, I was like bathing suit, and then I was like,
I want to go swimming.
For who?
I know. I don't think I'll need it. So
Right, because you're alone. We established
exactly.
this. So just swim in your clothing.
God-given
Your
skin,
God-given suit.
Swim in your...
Swim
which
as
I would
Eve
love.
did.
So honestly, I
Which
don't.
I honestly would love. And I do, often.
Mark,
I
you
don't
didn't
understand
need to
that.
go
I actually
back
wouldn't
and
ever take off my clothes. It'd be wonderful.
what? You
I'm
don't
not
understand
We're not
it?
talking about this on the podcast. I don't like being naked. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's fair.
I still do in the shower. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I put on a bathing suit to go shower, but I don't, in general, like being naked.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I would bring clothes.
So you're bringing a journal, a pen, and a bathing suit.
I don't want bathing
Done.
suit to be.
Did you
my
want to
third.
swap one of them out for like a Keurig or a coffee maker, maybe?
Oh no, we already
That's
have
a really
water.
good idea.
Sorry. We have, yeah. Coffee is a good. Yeah, I don't know.
Why would you want coffee? You're not going to go to work.
Oh, I just love it.
Oh,
Me. Oh, I just love it.
But this is part of your morning.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think your mornings will be different on a desert island. I think you'll take
I'm
on
gonna
a
be like
different.
licking tree bark for my
I
caffeine.
think you'll take
So-
a different routine.
Those are the two I can think of. Honestly, I'm like, Lord, you've given me more than enough, so I'll stay two. I can't think of a third.
Okay,
How silly.
that's
Odd.
that's
I'll-
odd.
you
Get
are
back
a simple person in a good way. Like simple as in like you don't live lavishly. Lavish. You're not a lavish person.
I thought of it. Okay.
You need to stop that.
I know.
We're gonna cut that out.
The first time you've started doing that.
I don't know. It's the energy of life.
Ooh.
I would try to bring music in some way, but it's like you only have one item, so I don't know what would even hold a charge. So maybe an instrument. A guitar. Yep, a guitar. I'm gonna learn
no, that's
guitar
good.
on my
I'll
island.
give you that. That's
And a journal and a pen.
good. I like that.
I feel good about it.
And you write down your songs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That's me.
Evan, what are you gonna bring on the island?
Oh, you jumped right to me, huh?
Yeah, I'm swapping over.
Okay. That was awful.
The mug did
Ever
a
wish
thing.
no one farted?
The mug.
I'm just going to tell you right now. It really sounded like that from my
I
side.
winked a lot at the camera.
Well, I did. Because you're going to need to tell me. Because it sounded like a
yeah,
fart.
for sure.
They're going to get
Strong,
confused.
powerful, and brief.
I want there to be a novel written from my life. And I want it to be strong, powerful, and brief. A memoir of Evan
beautiful.
Bronkema.
Evan Bronkema story.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. It was just a picture of me doing like a fist pump in the air.
Yeah. 90s freeze frame.
Oh
We can do
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like jumping into an ocean. Yeah. Yeah. I would bring
It's hard.
probably something to make fire easily.
Okay.
So, flint. Is that a thing? Does that lasts a while?
Flint rocks? Yeah.
Flint rocks. Yeah, I would bring flint rocks to be able to.
The fire sounds like
I was trying the noises, but yours were better.
Yeah, that's what Flint does.
Yep, that
Squirts
makes
out
sense. So something to make fire. Some sort of like spear javelin thing.
For animals.
But there's food. No, it's true though. I don't. That's why I.
What kind of food is there? Is
Yeah,
it
I
just
want
like
other.
fruits?
I have other questions about this island that I'm gonna ask
I'm
you.
queen of this rule.
You are. You are. So on the island, you are by yourself, human-wise, but there are other animals, or you're just
Probably.
eating fruit.
There's probably animals.
Okay.
Animals.
But none of them are like.
Is this off the coast
Aggressive.
of Australia, Africa,
I
South
don't.
America?
I haven't
what kind
decided.
of animals?
I haven't
Well, you can just say Caribbean.
It's correct.
I have that in my head.
Okay, so there's going to be iguana.
Iguana. So there's gonna be little critters and stuff like you imagine like you're on an island. There's little critters and stuff
Yeah.
walking around. So there's other animals. There's other
Yeah.
life.
The gecko is there.
Yeah. I do save car insurance money. That was awful.
We're gonna save
I'm
that-
so
We're gonna save that for
sorry.
your demo reel.
Yep, I deserve that. Okay, and then I think I'm following what this island is, and I'm picturing it.
Yeah.
So there's a little cave.
Mm-hmm.
So then, yes, I want to bring flint so I can start fires.
Yeah,
because I feel
smart.
like that is logical to me. Because in cold winters.
Yes.
Right.
Definitely.
Sure.
I think.
And instruments are a really good idea. It's like a really good idea.
The Lord gave it to me.
You did.
Thanks,
You
God.
Yeah, because I would want something to entertain
Yes,
myself. I
right.
need some form of entertainment, and I feel like music
Yeah.
would be where it's at. Third, I could only think of like a spear or something to like.
Some sort of weapon.
So then, if I'm only eating, if there's nothing, but I feel like I could make that. I could figure out a way to make. There are things that I'm like, I can make this if I
Right.
figured it out. Find a pointy rock, and then just like tie it on with something.
Right.
Glue it on with, you know,
The natural glue from the island.
the earth glue.
Yeah.
that comes.
The tree sap glue.
And there's water.
Do you want a Nalgene to hold your water? I literally almost said that, and I was like, so dumb.
But it's not. It could not be done because you need somewhere to be able to carry the water.
Right.
Maybe you just find a little coconut. So probably like a knife. I feel like a knife is what I would. So something that's sharp.
Yeah.
That I would be able to cut things, and that would be necessary for me. I don't know. That seems basic, but then I want to live. I want to live.
It would be fun to hunt, I think.
I think it's so too.
I think we're
In the right.
We need to define what hunt is and how fun that would be. Depends on what animals we're hunting. If it's a Komodo dragon,
No. Like
I'm
a
not
wild
gonna- that's
boar.
Yeah.
that's not going to be fun.
Yeah, but what else are you gonna
That's
do?
terrifying.
With a knife?
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, then
I feel-
you
right.
tie it to a stick and
Okay,
make
so
a
then you
javelin.
have nothing. Do you want to? You want me to bring a big? Look at. I'm bringing a gun.
I'm not
Start firing at the animals.
debating.
I'm playing my guitar while you are playing your gun.
Like all the animal friends are sitting around you, and I'm like, have a fucking. That's our full fun. Ready to like shoot the animals down. It's brilliant. If we were on the island together, we'd be a perfect team. You'd
Survive.
call them in with your sweet
Yeah.
voice and
Yeah,
guitar,
you
and I would
really
shoot them down for
Like the Pied Piper.
Yeah.
I'm not debating that you shouldn't have a weapon. I'm saying it wouldn't be fun
Okay.
to hunt them.
I think
Especially a wild
don't
boar.
know, actually-
Wild boar would kill you almost
fine.
immediately.
Fine.
animals
So,
that
like, killing
wouldn't kill
iguana
me would be fun.
Would be fun.
an iguana?
Yeah, I'm killing
I feel like it's small, not fun.
And who
Like
wants-
deer? What about deer?
Ooh.
Yeah, I think if it can't kill me, it's fun.
Julie's like, I'm tired of this.
I feel like boar just run away.
Have you seen Old Yeller?
Valid point.
I'm just saying.
You are right.
Tell us in the comments what you think.
Timmy didn't just fall in a well; he was pushed by a boar. I haven't
think-
actually seen that movie.
Wild boar are notorious for being some of the most dangerous animals to hunt. So I don't think that would be fun. But I think deer could be fun to
I
hunt.
did not know that.
Yeah, they're very violent.
Mark, you're right.
You're right. Wow, we've rethought it. We've rethought it all.
Facts changed my mind.
Mark was like, I will tell you how wrong you are about this wild boar.
Boar is notorious.
Yeah, I know. I was
the
like,
most
all right.
violent animal.
Teach.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to our animal debate, and I'm swapping out the hippo for the
Or a
boar.
boar.
I'm bringing
Smart.
Pumbaa with me.
Smart. Yeah, Hakuna Matata. How can they be mean? Live action Lion King is not going to have mean boar.
Its friend is Timon.
It's right. Billy Eichner.
I almost just shouted like, Aladdin's not gonna see it. I want to see Aladdin.
You
Live
haven't seen it
action
yet?
made me
Yeah,
think
it's fine.
of
We don't
that.
have to talk about that right now. It's a different topic.
Yeah. What are you bringing? Oh,
Yeah.
Mark, what are you?
I would bring a machete to have something sharp on the island.
Ooh, I got the bigger knife.
Yeah, Evan's bringing a Swiss Army knife.
It would be bigger than that.
It would be at least
It would
double
be a
the size.
solid butcher knife. Sturdy girl. Like one of those Cutco ones.
Maybe the length of a forearm. Maybe a cubit.
Yeah. I can hold it in like my arm and
Yeah.
then stab, you know.
Yes.
Jump
Not
out of the air.
like a
wild
No, that's so
boars.
violent. I'm not violent. I haven't actually killed anything. No, I have.
A person.
I thought
Small
about it.
person.
Mostly with my car and animals. That's other stories for other days.
Other podcast. So I bring a machete.
Are you saying
I
it like that
really-
for fun?
Yeah, I really
or-
don't like that. You're that guy, huh?
Yeah.
You're like, I want chalupa. You're that guy in the restaurant. Can I have burrito grande?
A quesadilla. I'd bring a machete. I think I would bring a copy of Survival on Islands for Dummies. Just because I think there's a lot of things I'm not thinking of, and there's a lot of things I don't know how to do,
Yeah.
and I admit to that. Yeah, cool. Books, nerd.
Is it? I'm gonna. Okay.
Bringing a
While
guitar.
you're- Oh,
Okay.
I don't have my phone. Okay. I want to look that up. If that's actually a thing. Someone tell us in the comments. Is there a island survival for dummies actually written?
I'm almost positive.
There's gotta be.
I think there is. I had a lot of like for dummies books growing up,
Well,
which
yeah,
says
yeah,
a lot about what people thought of me.
Yeah, but you turned out better than us.
Exactly.
I'm the worst.
Yeah, I don't know what my third item would be. What was your you brought? Oh, Flint. I would bring Flint for sure.
You want to bring a guitar?
I'll make one. It's gonna be in my book.
It's gonna be in my book. Are those pages you were flipping?
I didn't end up bringing a guitar.
Huh?
You didn't yell at me about that.
You said some sort of instrument.
I was like, wow, that's fun, but no.
That's a good idea, but not practical.
Yeah, because I said flint and then a knife.
and then what?
Did I actually say anything?
The instrument.
Yes, I did. Did I say instrument?
I thought that was your second, and I thought
Maybe
the third
it was.
was.
Maybe it was. I already forgot. I'm dead. I'm screwed. This is over for me.
We're all gonna make it like a week.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I'm not really worried about it. But yeah, that's what I would bring. Did I say a third one?
I don't think you did.
Yes.
I did. Yeah.
That's hard to keep track of this.
Machete?
Wait, was it a guitar?
No.
No, machete.
It was definitively not that.
Island for Dummies.
Island for Dummies.
Oh.
And
Flint.
Flint.
When you guys were first saying flint, I was like, twigs. That's what flint is. But no, it is a
No, it's
rock.
It's a rock.
That.
Sparks.
Well, a lot of the good ones are already taken, but
You
the
can
one
take
thing
Yeah, you can say.
the one thing I would make sure I had with me is a tarp, like a large tarp,
Oh,
smart.
see, that is smart. No, I'll give
because
it to
there are so many different uses for a tarp.
Yeah.
Capturing water.
Capturing water,
animals.
like if I had
Protection.
if there was a bear in my cave.
Oh,
Yep.
my.
And I couldn't sleep in the cave, then I could make a
Yeah,
canopy.
are there violent animals?
Like boar?
My thing too is I can turn my tarp into a hammock and then sleep in the tree.
Yes, and you could turn your harp into
My
the sail.
Of a boat?
Yes. Why did I say harp?
I don't know.
You got
Tarp.
musical instruments on the
It's
mind.
your fault because you said the thing about the plane. I don't remember.
So instead of a guitar, you're like... Ding, ding, ding.
You could turn your tarp into a boat. Just saying.
If I put
Like,
No, because we already
wood on
decided
the bottom.
nothing you can bring is to help you get off the
But
island.
but I don't. But see, here's my thing. I don't want to get off the island. I love the feeling of floating in the water. So it would probably
So you just want to stay there forever by your
Yeah.
lonesome?
Yeah.
Okay.
so tarp. I was like,
yeah, tarp. So tarp.
That's good.
it wasn't
was
even
funny.
that. It was just like,
Tarp.
Yep. So I have two practicals and then a fun. So like tarp is practical, and then I would need to bring something sharp that could cut through things, because I can't tear many things with my hands.
So what would that be?
It doesn't even matter.
You gotta be.
You
Bring
could
a
say
sharp
either
edge
of
of
our
a
things.
piece of wood.
I think I would take
Do you have
a large Swiss Army knife that had a lot of different.
Like a
That
like a like
Yeah,
an
That actually
Good
probably
idea.
is a better idea.
like a Swiss Army knife, but just like scaled up. So
Like
you have
one
to,
that
like,
has a
hold it
lot.
with
Like
two
there's
hands.
some Swiss Army knives that have like
A lot of stuff.
3 things,
All the
and there are
utility,
some
yeah.
that have like,
So you're
awesome
you're going for the
utility.
authentic Swiss Army knife.
Screwdriver.
but like
Drivers.
durable.
That they actually
Screwdrivers
use
for the
Nine.
in the
screws
Swiss
that
Army.
you'll be using on the island.
Well, maybe it's
you're
it's
gonna
a
drill
coconut.
a hole into the
It's a
coconut
coconut.
tree to get the milk.
You
That's
put the
not how
lime
it
in the
works.
coconut and shake it all up.
Mark, how dare you judge me for saying screwdriver? There's so many uses. How do you think we're gonna build a boat? Keep going.
There's no screws on the island.
I will make a screw out of a rock.
You have a lot of dreams for this island.
I'm living there forever.
You will live by
I'm gonna
pure
live there
ambition
forever.
alone for weeks on that island.
How do you think you're going to be socially? How do you think you're going to respond? This is a general question. This sounded very pointed at
But
you.
Julie isn't finished.
Oh.
I have one more.
Oh,
Screwdriver.
I thought you were gonna
I thought you
circle
were-
back to me.
I thought you were at the third. I'm so sorry.
Tarp,
I'm sorry.
Swiss Army knife.
I'm sorry, audience.
And
Maybe. But this is kind of like a two-parter, so it's okay if you shoot it down. So like my fun thing would be, and I don't care, it doesn't have to be like, oh sorry, footsie.
It's okay.
It doesn't have to be like a phone, but even if it's like an iPod, what I want is something that I can use to take pictures on, because I'm assuming someone will come and get me eventually, and I want to remember.
So you want to take
Because
photos.
in my mind, it's a beautiful
First
island.
animal death.
So,
Boy.
but I'm a documenter because I don't have a great memory, and so like every year I do yearbooks, and
so a journal was a good idea.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
actually thought
it's
about
like a
that.
visual journal.
Even
for
when you
me.
die, which is going to be quick, but when you die, you're gonna.
She
someone
wrote
will
very
find
vivid
that.
details in the first 7
She
pages of this
did.
journal.
She did.
She did.
There are
did.
93 empty pages, but the first 7 are really good.
Yeah.
So for me, it would be nice to have like a camera, and a plus would be music. Like
totally.
I need like background,
Bring like an iPod
because
Touch.
I can get way into my thoughts,
That's
and so it would be nice to have a distraction.
Yeah.
And but my disclaimer was I need like one of those little hand chargers, like something you either like they have them for
Do
flashlights.
Polaroids need
So,
battery?
yeah, but then I don't have the music.
Yeah, you would need a
So
charger.
like it doesn't
And
have
you
to be
could
a
do one of
phone.
those
It could be
shake
like an
things.
iTouch or something.
A shake weight?
You know what I'm saying? Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. What are the things you shake it and it like recharges the battery?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
you guys are both talking about the same thing.
Is it
Like
shake?
recharges, like there's things you can crank, or you can like there's one where you like squeeze a button and it like turns gears, or there's ones that you like shake and it powers the battery. So,
But the nice thing is that's
I didn't know
technically a
that.
journal because it would have apps on it.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
would have photos and a spot to take notes.
For sure.
that would be 4 things.
So then you don't have to
No,
take
no,
it.
it's all in one. Oh, you're saying 4 if I then
if you
bring
want
the
to charge
charger.
the battery.
Yeah.
Actually, it'd be 5 things because you have to bring the battery and the charger, and then
No, the battery.
unless you're saying this is a brand new iPod Touch.
I'll
that
say the
came
charger
out.
and the battery together.
Okay. Okay. So you have to get rid of something else.
That's it. I don't know.
Then I'm dead. Kill me now. I'm just walking out into the ocean until I'm underwater.
It's over. So then, how social? This is. I thought.
You're gone.
Okay. Yep. I'm done. How socially do you think you're going to do on this island? How long is it going to take for you until you go crazy?
Oh. See, I think that was my thought with the journal is like, I need to process my thoughts all the time anyways.
I don't feel like that's going to help me after like a certain amount of time. If I'm there for the long haul, I'm imagining a year by myself.
To be honest, that's like why Castaway. There's Wilson. Like
Yeah.
he couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He needed.
No, that makes sense to me.
I think
Yeah.
I'd do well. I don't know. I do
You
love
think
people.
you would do well?
Really?
Oh.
All of you are like, you would die in 13
So let's say
seconds.
you aren't getting off this island for 5 years.
I think I would be severely depleted of much joy because I like.
I think I would be dead inside, but I'd be fine.
I think I'd make it, but it would be you
don't
know
know.
I would want to be dead
I think for a couple of years I'd be fine. I'd be like, we doing this?
for a couple
because
of years.
I think I love the water and I could literally
You'd be
build.
like, wow, isn't nature fun by myself?
The by myself would be hard.
Yeah.
With my by myself. Sorry, that's a
Yes.
SNL.
Yes,
Okay.
it sure is.
Yeah, I don't know. That's my assumption. Because when I went, okay, I know I've only gone limited places solo, but like I traveled alone for a week overseas and I loved it.
But you weren't alone.
Yep,
overseas.
yep. But it's yeah.
You traveled alone for a week. Yeah. I don't know if I would even
And
be
I
able to do that.
thrived.
I don't know if I would even be able to do that.
I don't
Yeah.
think you would do well on an island.
Yeah,
by
you're
yourself.
yeah, I get that. I do love to socialize. I think I would do better than most would think is maybe what I'm trying to say.
Okay,
You'd
that's
maybe double the estimate that people might
What are you
have.
giving me? 2 weeks?
I go. I'd say 2 months
How dare you?
before you start like drawing faces on your hand.
Oh
and
yeah, I
talking
would
to
do
it.
whatever it takes to like socialize.
push yourself through.
Probation. Okay, sorry.
Don't leave me. Don't leave me. That's what I feel like it would turn into me. I would have fights. I would not do well.
Oh
With
gosh.
Either. Oh no. No. No.
I don't even
would
think
not.
I would do well, and I'm very much a loner. But I think after like, there's a reason solitary confinement is a horrible punishment for someone.
Yeah.
Because you go crazy.
Yeah.
So, I don't think people would do well.
I would, like, physically, I could survive it, but mentally, I think after the first week, I would definitely feel it.
Right.
Yeah.
And 2 weeks in...
Because it would just be the despair of it.
Yeah.
Like, when you don't, let's say you don't, I mean, I don't know, would you know that's 5, even then, if I knew, like, I can't do this for 5 years.
Yeah.
I just, like, even if... So I would rather be on an island with someone who I despised than by myself.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because I would win them over.
Yeah.
I would totally learn to live with
You
them.
would figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
This is taking a dark turn. All of us are like, oh, this would be so terrible.
The despair.
Wow,
Darkness.
what a fun question
Yeah,
that would
dude.
ruin our lives.
I know, everyone was like, I can't talk about it.
God made us for community.
Yes. So we've learned a lot about each other.
Actually, kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
This is
No.
good. This is good.
But see,
Well,
it
can
makes
you hold
me
hands
feel like,
right now?
aw,
It's
I
not
can't
reaching.
do life without you guys.
You're actually doing...
Like, you're...
Oh, I thought
No, we're not holding hands. No. You did.
what was it?
You
Like, oh my gosh, this moment
You
is
actually
so precious. I love it so much.
That's the best thing I think I've ever
You
had.
reached, and I was like,
I
maybe
did.
halfway.
I did. Have you ever heard of sarcasm? Sarcasm hands? This is sarcasm hands.
Jazz
I was like, we're
sarcasm.
almost there.
Sarcasm hands. You go catatonic.
So tell us what you would bring, because we want to know.
Kind of.
I want to know.
We're genuinely curious.
No, I do want it. I would, you know.
I could do without it.
How are we? Are you better than us at what we decided? Probably.
100%. 100%.
So tell us that.
And that's all for today.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us. Goodbye.
Bye.